you feeling stressed or anxious, maybe moving through some overwhelm, well, I invite you just to remember that won't last forever. It's just a frequency, and allow it to move through. I remember years ago when I was in full out stressed out. My body was sick. I was just in full adrenal shutdown. Just a lot of stress in my life. And interestingly, I didn't really see it as that. It was just life. I had 4 teenagers living at home. My husband worked out of town. I ran my own business. I took care of my mom. That was just the life that I had created. So why did I want to get away from it? What was all that about? So now, years later, on the other side of those feelings of stress and overwhelm, I know now some tools that I've put into my own practice to help me to shift that frequency. And sometimes you have to sit with it for the day and allow it to just be seen and allow it to move through. The number one thing that worked for me to help, and to this day works for me to help me to stay centered and balanced, is meditation. I meditate without fail at least once a day, but I try for twice a day. And, it doesn't have to be, 2 hours of sitting in complete silence. It can be a walk in the woods. It can be 15, 20 minutes. Often that's all I need, really. It's just taking time to sit with yourself in that quietness, reconnect to the divine, reconnect to the inner being of who you are, and just allow those frequencies that are coming up to just know that they're just an emotion. They're just an energy, a frequency. Feel them and allow them to move through with intention, with your breath. So after I had moved through a lot of this overload and stress and overwhelm in my own life, I actually moved out of the country. I moved to Panama for 8 years with my husband. And we did a complete shift, a complete life change. I moved out of the logistics industry, fast pace, high stress environment, a lot of nickel and diming. It was just not where I wanted to be and how I wanted to show up in the world anymore. Not that we don't need that, not that the people who are in it are bad. It just wasn't for me anymore. So I shifted into coaching. And when we were in Panama, we were running a retreat center. I had created a retreat center and short-term rental space. And it was just a great time to heal. And I feel like the biggest assistance I had in that time was the jungle, was nature, was that taking a step back out of my own life to realize, you know what, I don't have to choose to buy into these different stories or systems or whatever, right? And it was just a lot of learning and a lot of healing. For me, it was a lot of gut stuff that I had to move through and a lot of change in that way. But I'd started coaching with my friend Christine, and we were working with people at the time that were moving through a lot of trauma, a lot of frequencies that many people in our world are feeling right now and that are coming back, old experiences, old emotions. And it got to be tough. It got to be tough to sit in the energy of all of those emotions of other people because I'm a feeler. I feel that. And it just got to be too thick. It was hard. And I asked Spirit at the time, how can I help these people move through these lower vibrational frequencies or experiences in their life without them having to relive it all over again? And then came sound healing. And I didn't realize until I was several months in with my sound healing practice that, that's what I'm doing. And it really is that. I'm using the assorted instruments, the vibrations and the frequencies to move through your bioenergetic field and to help those lower vibrational frequencies to harmonize with the higher vibrational frequencies. And when they harmonize, they can be moved, they can be shifted. Now, can I say that all and every experience or lower vibrational frequency shifts out in one session? I don't know. Maybe. I suppose it depends on the person. And in any session I'm doing or with anyone, it isn't about me. It's about me just channeling the light, the love, and the healing from divine source through me and through the instruments and through my voice to help you, the client, to shift and to move and to lift whatever you're ready for in that moment. So I invite you to check it out. If you have never experienced sound healing before, give me a call. I have a link in my bio just to set up a free 30-minute Zoom chat. If you want to ask some questions or talk about it, by all means, do that. Feel free. I'm happy to chat with you about it in advance. Kind of give you an idea of what you're looking for or what to expect. Or what I do, I should say. I don't know what you should expect other than the most popular comment that I get from people after they've finished a sound bath or sound healing is that they feel lighter. They feel clear. And I often describe it as you and the energy, your bioenergetic field that's around you is like a radio station that is not quite tuned in. You got a little static in your field. So my intention when you leave me is for me to clear some of that static, maybe all of that static, and help you to clear that space, make space for higher vibrational experiences, love, happiness, joy, abundance, clearer thought processing, for all of those beautiful things to come into your life. So if I can be of assistance and of service to you out, I'm available at my home studio in Vienna, Ontario. But if you're checking this out from anywhere in the world, I do have an online... Sorry, my video or Wi-Fi just wigged out on me there, so I'm not sure if we got that part. But so I do have services available at my home studio in Vienna. I have 2 events happening in Waterloo at Lavender Lane Wellness Center in September. On September 7th, I'm hosting a group sound bath there. And on September 14th, I'm coming together with 3 other master practitioners and providing a 1-day retreat for people. And it's just going to be a beautiful experience. I can't wait to join up with these lovely humans and present that to all of those that are in attendance. And as I was saying, if you are watching this outside of Ontario or anywhere in the world and you would like to experience that healing, please check out my website, HealingFrequencies.Life. I do have an online experience that I share. It's called Aura Alchemy, where it's just working with tuning forks and voice and meditation just to kind of help you ground and center a little bit. It's equally as helpful and nourishing as a live experience, but of course with a live experience you feel more in that way. So whatever suits you, whatever suits your life, I am happy to be of service. Please message me if I can help. And just know, hang in there. If this isn't something that's your cup of tea, that's totally okay. Meditate. Really, just come back to meditation. Make time in your day, at least 10 minutes, to just close your eyes and sit quietly with yourself and breathe. Everything is going to be okay. Thanks for showing up. Have a super awesome day.